Grealish been a flop? What's the definition of a flop? Flop. Fall or move or hanging loose in an ungainly way. What, boys? Oi, Gavin, man. Yo, chill. What the freak, bruh? What the freak, bruh? I can't lie. Shop anywhere else, LB. Bro! Yo, listen. If you want a premium steak, mate, yeah, you go to the butchers or you go Waitrose, bruh. And I'm sorry for saying, you're the butchers / Waitrose, mate. And you got that premium steak that we need, mate. Yeah, I don't want no fucking some hanging tough meat, mate. Yeah, pause. Yeah, we need to move on for this. Nah, I went down the wrong path there, boys. I can't lie. Oh nah, we need to move on from that one. Get me out the meat shop right now. Get me out the meat shop right now. Nah, that went south real quick. Yeah, I know, boys. I know. Yo, chill. I went the wrong way, boys. I went the wrong way. Get me out of there. Take me to the fruit aisle. Oh, LB's getting fruity. What the hell? Are you guys going to smash these likes up, man? 900.
It's a beautiful summer's day. The breeze is stupendous. I want to dance. Let me show you how.
Good morning. Do you know what? I thought I would start with some LB because I think we're all in agreement we're missing LB right now. We need LB to get back off your holiday and get back streaming, bro. I need to clip you up some more. But yeah, shout out to LB. And by the way, our weekly show with LB will be back once the season starts. I thought I'd do today's show outside. I had a mint day yesterday. For those that don't know, I am in Portugal. Yeah, had a mint day. Shout out to England women getting the job done. Do you know what? Just to speak on that quickly, as an England fan that has grown up knowing nothing really but disappointment in big tournaments and disappointment in penalty shootouts, I've got to give a big shout out to the England women for maintaining their mentality. They went through in the quarters, the semis, and won all on penalties, right? And by the way, if you're the Spanish goalkeeper, you're wondering how you haven't won that tournament because 2 of the saves that the Spanish keeper made were unbelievable in that penalty tournament, penalty shootout. I said that weird penalty tournament. Yeah, unbelievable. So just quickly, I just wanted to answer this. So someone said, anyone know the intro tune? So the intro tune is called Kiss Me One More Time. It's produced by one of my best mates called Machine Man Tim. Does a lot of work with Wretch, work with Kano, work with Crazy Titch, a lot of UK rappers, and also makes house as well. It is due to be released soon, but it's not out yet, so you can't Shazam it. But if anyone does want a copy of it, just email We Are the South Stand and I'll send you a copy of it over. Alternatively, just always watch We Are the South Stand and you'll get to hear it. Shout out to Alan watching, who is saying, what's he saying? Trafford. He's just saying Trafford. So listen, people. Limited news today with Man City, but as I said, I'm going to keep going live every single morning, no matter what, and we can chat amongst ourselves. We can keep it going. But I have pinned a link for if any of you lot want to join me, have a quick chat. We can do the QA session yesterday because I had quite a few people join me. The QA session wasn't so much for QA session, so yeah, if any of you want to join on, you can do now. One thing is there's someone backstage now. However, your camera's not on, bro. And one thing I put in the link is that the camera must be on. I can't take a risk of letting people on unless your camera's on. So anyone is free. I'll put the link again. Where do I put it? There it is. I'll put the link one more time, but your camera must be on. Was it not coming up? There it is. There's the link to join me. but your camera must be on. And someone saying, "That's how long am I away for?" Holiday's going mint. Holiday's really good. Yesterday went out for a lovely meal, had Chateaubriand. So I'll tell you one thing. So anyone that hasn't been to Portugal, Portugal do. Only if you go to Nando's and have piri piri chicken, if you want the best piri piri chicken, you just come to Portugal. That's where it's from. And the other thing is garlic prawns. The garlic prawns over here, the prawns are beautiful. So yeah, having a really nice time. My daughter's here, my girlfriend's here, and my mum's here. So lovely. But enough about me. More about Manchester City. And we are back in training today. We're all waiting for the pictures to come out, aren't we, of everyone arriving back. I don't know if many of you saw, but if you follow like Haaland on his socials, he's posted that he's on the way back. My Jammer seems to be posting a kind of a montage of pictures of her and Ruben Diaz. James, I can see you backstage, mate, but your camera's not on. And your microphone's not on, and you've gone now. So yeah, fuck's sake. Here we go. Who we got here? We got someone here. Easy, bro.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad. How are you, mate? How are you?
Not bad. Bored and unemployed. That's nothing much. Same old.
Say that again.
Bored and unemployed. That's it. That's all that's going on.
Hey, welcome to my
coming up.
Welcome to
and university debt of 81,000, and it keeps on increasing.
Are you for real? 81,000?
Yeah, university was not worth it. Trust me, it's not
What?
worth it.
Hold on,
Yeah.
81,000?
Yeah, 81,000 debt.
Pounds?
100%.
Nah, you're...
I'm not lying. I can send you a screenshot. I'll send it to Patrick. 81,000. I can literally. Yeah, university debt.
Hold on, that's not uni, is it? You had a lot of fun at university on 81 grand.
No, I didn't have fun. Trust me. No, I didn't. I didn't have fun. Trust me. It's not fun. Trust me. It was a waste of time. Even my lecturer said to me, "You should have never gone to university." He literally said that to my face. And I'm close to my.
81.
Yeah,
one costs now.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, listen, my daughter ain't going.
It's not worth it. Trust me. Don't go to university. It's not worth it.
Bro, I hope you get a good job and get that paid off quickly.
I'm coming up to 2 years and I can't find a job. No one wants to employ me. No one.
What did you do?
Business management.
Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ. Well,
yeah.
You know what?
Plus, I got a condition, so no one really wants to employ me. I got barely any experience. So.
Well, I hope your luck changes.
I've tried everything. I've exhausted all avenues. Just no luck.
You know what?
It's no luck.
Positive mindset, bro. Positive mindset. You'll get something. You'll get something.
That's why I don't really care for. I don't really care for much anymore. I really don't care anymore. What happens with City? I got a lot worse things going on with my life.
Bro, do you know what? That is the truth. Sometimes when football gets you down. Alan,
football's the least of my worries, to be quite honest.
Yeah, real talk. Do you know what the funny thing is? Often when I'm doing streams, when people say to me, "Oh, Daps, you're rattled," right? And I think if I am rattled, right, often it's not because of football; it's because I'm in a bad mood from something happening away from football. Alan, just quickly, the link, mate. I don't need to send you it. Alan, it's here. Just click on it, mate. There you go. There's the link.
The closest thing I do to socializing is probably on YouTube streams. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
that's the closest thing. I used to hang out with friends, but every time I hang out with them, I get alcohol spilled on me by accident, or my food gets ruined, and I don't enjoy myself. I don't drink or smoke. Just within an hour, I just want to go back home.
Where do you live?
Kingston upon Thames.
Okay,
Southwest London. Yeah,
City's quite far from there. Yeah, I know Kingston. Beautiful place to live, though.
It's okay, but once you've lived in an area for so long, you get sick of it. And I got a lot of bad memories in this area, so
yeah,
I don't really like it. Like I've been to the Etihad Stadium twice, and I get nauseous and dizzy from car journeys. I had to endure 6-hour journey driving there and back. Like I can't drive
Get the
due to
train,
multiple
Rob. Get
reasons.
the train. The train is
It's expensive. It's expensive. It's
It's
expensive.
expensive, but so's the car journey with all that petrol from Kingston.
No, but I didn't pay for it. It was on my
Oh,
dad's
okay.
company.
Did you win? Did we win?
No, I went to just take pictures outside
Oh,
the
right,
area
okay,
at stadium
cool.
to be
Right, got you,
one
got you.
during COVID and one after COVID when the statues
Okay.
were built. So where Vinny, Silva, and I think it was only them two. Aguero's one wasn't. I think I just missed Aguero's one just before.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so yeah. Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on this season then?
I just want top 4 and probably just a cup. I'm not gonna. This defense is not really. I'm not really convinced. I trust Gvardiol. I hope Ruben Diaz is up to form, but with our injuries, I can't.
Well, if we get injuries.
John Stones can't. John
Do
Stones.
you know what? I've got this weird feeling that John Stones is going to have a season without injuries.
I hope you're right because he's our best centre back. He is our best centre back.
Yeah, I think he probably. To be fair, I think he probably is. I just have this weird feeling because every now and again, last time I said, you know what, I've had it with John Stones. He's always getting injured. He went and put in that. It was the season when Ruben Diaz arrived and he had his best season. And I just have a feeling that this season, because of the fact that most of us are going, do you know what, he's always injured now. He's going to do the unexpected and he's going to have a 30 league game season at least. But yeah, I mean, the only injury I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Kovacic is injured at the moment. And Rodri, I guess we find out today if Rodri is injured or not, right? Because the players are due to come back to training today. So here we go. Here's the big man himself, Alan. Good morning, Alan.
Good evening. How are you?
Good morning, Alan.
What's up?
You see what I'm
How are you, Alan?
How are you? 81 grand for student grant. Are you for real?
I'm being for real.
Jeez.
You got me on WhatsApp. I'll send you the screenshot. Alan.
Send me the screenshot.
I'll send you the screenshot. I will send you the screenshot on WhatsApp.
Jesus Christ.
It's not one. I'm telling you, it's not one.
I'm telling you now, my daughter's not going uni.
No,
there's someone else backstage, but your camera isn't on.
Unfortunately,
I can't let.
I got my shirt today, as you can see.
I saw the picture,
Nice.
Alan. I've saved the picture of you in it, and I'm going to be using it on thumbnails. So
Good man. Good man.
good
man. I do like this shirt. It's beautiful.
But Alan, I bet you're excited, aren't you? Trafford medical today.
Trafford, come on, Trafford. Oh mate, I called it. I didn't call it.
Do you know what, Alan? You did. I don't think you're in the know. I think it was just hope, but you got it right. Have you seen the rumours today, though? Have you seen the rumours over the last kind of 48 hours that City are interested in Donnarumma?
Oh.
Yeah, but right. Let's break that down. Trafford has a medical today, right? City have agreed. He's got the Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. I think the only club that's got the Fabrizio Romano. Here we go and failed is Spurs, right? So it's not happening to us. For me, I think this is just trying to. I can't see a world where Donnarumma leaves PSG. I think he's just trying to.
He's leaving. Daps, he's leaving because they just bought Chevalier.
Have they bought him though?
Yeah, they've bought him. They've bought him for 35 minutes.
He's not as good with his.
Let me check that.
He's not as good with his feet as Trafford or even Ederson. So I can't. He's more of a shot stopper.
He's a shot stopper. Yes, correct. He is a shot stopper.
There's no way in a million years Pep will just have a shot stopper. He needs people to play with their feet. So I can't see. To be fair,
he did drop Eddie for a while. And he did start Ortega, who's just a shot stopper. He's not really good with his feet.
Joe Hart was a fotter when he played at City. He got dropped 2 or 3 times because of his form. Let's be honest, he did.
So if they get Chevalier, could Donnarumma go to Chelsea?
Possibly. They are looking at him.
I tell you what, that if Chelsea, I think right, as Club World champions, Club World Cup champions?
Yeah.
Are Chelsea? Should we consider Chelsea dark horses, or are they not a dark horse as well?
No, they are dark horse. They are a serious.
They are dark horse, definitely.
But is it fair for us to label them dark horses if they're kind of like, if they're already, they're Club World champions?
Just say contenders, serious contenders. Yeah.
You got contenders, or are they dark horses?
They are contenders. But let's be completely real. I knew Pep wasn't taking it that seriously. When he said before the tournament started,
hi guys,
every single person, every single player will get a game in this tournament.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what I knew. We weren't taking it seriously.
No, but right. Do you see Chelsea as title contenders, though, Alan?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. I think, especially if they go and get, because I know he had a good tournament, Sanchez, their keeper, but for me, he's not a great keeper. He's some of their mistakes last season were down to him.
That's right. But we go. The end of the day, the manager is another Pep prodigy, isn't he? Another one that plays very similar.
Yeah. Yep.
So he is. He was one of our coaches under the treble season, and he was.
Right. So you got one more people. People after I've added James Bell. Hi, James. James, can you hear us? Hello.
Yeah, pick up the chat.
You good? How old are you, James?
Hello.
How old are you, James?
Hello.
No, do you know what? Sorry, James. I'm going to remove you. I think, James, you might be a little bit young. So apologies, but I can't really have people too young on the show, especially sometimes I might swear and I don't want to come across bad. But appreciate your support, but a bit too young to come on at the moment, bro. Right. Let me ask all of you then on Trafford quickly. Go round. Sorry, could you tell me two guys' names?
Abdallah.
Sorry?
Abdallah. We spoke before on Instagram. On Instagram.
Okay. Omo. Okay. So let me ask you two first. I'll ask you first, Omo. James Trafford or Donnarumma?
Are we talking long term or are we talking now?
We're talking right now. We're talking for this season.
Donnarumma, easy.
Right.
Donnarumma, easy. Because, the long term, it would be James Trafford. His attitude is up there. He seems like a decent lad, has a lot of confidence in himself. But Donnarumma, especially Champions League games, crucial. Tournaments, crucial. He's a big, imposing lad, commands his box, and he's just phenomenal. So, Donnarumma all day long, for now.
Okay. Abdullah, you?
Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
He's been at a club that has been in the dumps. He's held the pressure. He came in at such a young age at AC Milan, and now he's led. Let's be honest, he had a shaky start at PSG. No one really rated him.
He was still quite young when he went there.
And then he redeemed himself. Last season.
Yeah.
And look where he is now. So, yeah, Donnarumma all day, every day.
Alan, do I even need to ask you?
Trafford, because he can play with his feet and Donnarumma can't. And if you've been watching Pep for the last 7 years, whatever long he's been at City, 9 years, with all due respect, he only wants keepers that can play with the feet. So, see you later, Donnarumma.
Right, but, Alan, I hear you. I do, 100%. But that's what City will do. I'm asking you what you would prefer.
Trafford.
You'd still prefer Trafford, yeah? And is that because you believe we do need a keeper that can play with his feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, to be honest with you. I think if we were to go if we were to go for Donnarumma, we probably would have kept Hart, and
Correct.
you know, it was when Ederson came in that everything. So I actually do agree with you. I know I think it's mad because Do I think Donnarumma is a better goalkeeper than Trafford? Yes, I do. But do I think he suits City? Not one bit. Not at all.
He doesn't suit us.
No, he doesn't suit us. I agree. And sorry, last person that I added. Do you know what's your name? Sorry.
Hey guys, the name is Faisal.
And do you know what? The reason why I let you come in, because I kind of can't have any more people in, is because I liked your name. Let me just show you your name. No, not his name. His name on here. Where is it? Where is it?
Good Lord.
Yeah. I'm here
for that energy right now because I'm sick of people saying Guardiola's written off at this point.
Well, do me a favour. We can't write him off.
You can't write. Well, you can't write him off. For me, anyone, I'll say this a lot, but anyone that's writing him off after last season, did you write him off after his first season? Because if you didn't write him off for his first season, and if you did, you were proven wrong because he had a bad first season. Made I think probably that summer who did we buy Guardiola's first full summer?
I think Stones and we bought Gundogan. Stones and Gundogan.
No, that was before he joined.
Fullbacks.
So I think we bought Walker, Ederson, Bernardo Silva, Danilo.
Yep. Mendy as well.
Mendy. Anyone else? That's 5. So do you know what? We probably had
Sane as well.
Sane 6. That was it. Yeah.
Sane came before the season before, innit?
Nah, Sane came in the same season and Ederson, Bernardo.
And Laporte came in the winter.
Hold on. What's this? Someone's just said I think
Livramento Bomba. Livramento Bomba.
Right, let me have a look.
Ooh.
So when you say Livramento Bomba, is that from Ornstein, I presume?
Ornstein probably.
Hold on, let's have a look. Nah, nothing from Ornstein. So
even Aguero's spoken about him. Aguero's spoken about Livramento.
Has he? What's he saying? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a joke. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, Piers.
But Aguero says about Livramento. I've read about Livramento, but nothing has solid materialized. Rico Lewis is on that spot, and Pep Guardiola has used Mateus Nunes with solid results. I think there's still some debate as to whether that position needs to be reinforced or not. That's Aguero's thoughts on the position.
I guess that is, let's be clear, that's his thoughts. Aguero, I don't think knows much.
No, it's just his thoughts.
Yeah, but it does echo what I'm hearing out of the club is that they're not. I mean, I don't know. I think at this point, I think probably City are playing the long game a little bit with Livramento.
Just test the waters with the bid. But I have a question, though. Has there ever been any team that has consolidated in every position, like every 11, the whole 11 starting 11? I mean, I think we can go ahead without. We were struggling with left back for a long time. There were times where everything was shaky. I don't think you can have a perfect starting 11. I mean, we've consolidated a lot, maybe pace in the defense, and that's been shaky. But I don't necessarily think that we'll ever be satisfied with the transfer window, with every signing that we make.
Even arguably our best transfer window, which was 17-18 season, we didn't even buy a CDM. From what I recall, we had Gundogan when Ferner was injured that season. So we had covered all our positions, but the CDM position where Fernandinho was quite injured quite a lot, if I can recall, and then we played Gundogan in that position.
Yeah.
Now, also, what happens if now we are all fit, all the players are fit now, and then they start throwing some tantrums because we're going to have a big squad. I don't think everyone that is rumored to be outgoing will be actually leaving the club. And then now suddenly we go from a season where we've had a lot of injuries to a lot of people that even making the matchday squad. And then again, the unhappy faces that Pep's always talks about. That's also a concerning thing to think about. What are you going to do if you have like 3 starting 11s? So I don't know.
I agree with you. Do you know what? I think it's something that I often used to hear out of Chelsea's fan bases. Constantly they'd say, "Oh, but we need a. Oh, but we need a." And it's like, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. We even hear it out of Arsenal. This whole "we need a striker, we need a striker." It's constant excuses. Where you are right. If you look at City, you know, we won the league with Zinchenko at left back. We've won the league with Delph at left back.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're never going to get a perfect team, because even if you do get a perfect 11, there will be injuries, right? I think you're spot on that you can't. So I do hear what you're saying. For us to say, look, we're not ready unless we get a right back, we can't do that because there's a team that have done it before. Would it be ideal? Yes, but I do kind of agree with what Pep's saying, that if we're not going to get the right back, we shouldn't get one at all. I must admit, does anyone know how quick's Livramento?
I don't know.
I haven't seen Livramento play.
He's not
I haven't
quick.
seen Livramento play.
Oh, I know. He's not rapid like Walker.
Yeah.
Walker was rapid.
See, I guess because for me, there's a lot of things that people say we still need, but I don't necessarily like the Rodrigo thing. Right. You guys, everyone pitch in Rodrigo. How important is City getting Rodrigo?
Not that important. Not that important. Not as important as a right back, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyone?
If we buy Rodrigo, then we got where does Mamouche play, and where does Doku get a game?
Well, I guess you're spot on with that, because I can't see us buying Marmouche to bench Marmouche for Rodrigo.
Correct.
The only thing is, and someone said to me the other day, my mate Callum, met with my mate Callum, who's a City fan who lives over here, and he was saying about he basically was on the Rodrigo bandwagon massively, like saying we've got to go and get him. And I said, why? Like he was putting Rodrigo as the most important person for us to get, and I was saying, I don't get why you think that. And I said, all right, if we get him, where we play Marmouche? And he goes, on the right. And I was like, did you see Marmouche on the right? He was non-existent. Did nothing when he played on the right. So
I agree. I just cannot see for the life of me us getting 350 grand a week and dropping Marmouche.
Thank you.
I think when people are saying people saying Mateus is a lot quicker than Livramento, I think the issue is Livramento's reading of the game as a defender at this point.
Defensively sound. Yeah.
It's still developing, right? And I'll keep saying it, he's not a right back. So his reading of the game is having to change. But I do think there is a world where, I'll still say it, we can win the league with Núñez at right back. When people say we're not winning the league with Núñez at right back, I do disagree with that.
Well, I will say this with Núñez. Against the mediocre sides in the bottom of the league, he's all right. Okay, because they sit back against. But when we play against the top sides like Liverpool or Chelsea or an Arsenal, we'll get exposed within there. I'll guarantee it.
All right, but
we have
with our acquisition of Aït-Nouri on the left, we can still impose the Pep Guardiola one offensive fullback and have one defensive fullback and make Kusanov a makeshift right back.
That's exactly.
Remember when he played against Vinny? You remember when he played against Vinny? Solid. So there's always a solution to all of this.
I think I'm here for that. I've been very vocal that that's what I want to see deep down, because I still think we do need the Diaz-Vardy partnership. And I'm not going to forget the back end of last season when we saw Vardy and Diaz together. They were good together, right? But I would play Kusanov at right back. The only thing is, if we play Kusanov at right back, we probably it might change how we play further forward, because we're going to probably need. I mean, right? If Kusanov is playing at right back and kind of playing as a right centre back of a back three, that would probably then mean that we might have to play Doku or Savio on the right to hold the width.
Yeah, something like that.
And then if you do that, who are you dropping? Cherky, Foden, or do you play Foden on the right wing? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
You can play either or, to be quite
Yeah.
honest, because both of them play that position, and they play in the middle as well.
Yeah.
So
I think,
you can interchange.
Is there a reality where they all fit? All our favorites. Is there a reality where all our favorites fit?
well, the thing is, I always say this again. We can do our best 11 right now, but injuries, fatigue, suspension, all of that. That once the season starts, there will be injuries, so players will come in and out. I think that's what I want to see the most. That's why I'm looking forward to the season starting. I want to see what Pep's got planned. Anyone got any concerns? Any other concerns we need to talk about? In fact, hold on. What does everyone think about Pep's new look? The moustache.
I've even got it. 2 women fighting over him or talking to him. I got it in my.
I'm used to the moustache because all the young lads and all the youngsters over here wearing moustaches. They all look like 1970s porn stars.
Hold on, Alan. In Australia, do they
That's what I say. That's what I say, Alan.
Yeah,
that's what I say all the time.
All real players.
Have they all got over there, Alan? Have they all got moustaches and a mullet?
Yeah. It's all these, and I'm just going. I just say you look like Dirk Diggler, the 1970s.
Did you see Patrick's tweet yesterday?
No.
Right. So it's the picture of, I don't know where Pep is, but he's with, I think he's with his missus, and they're somewhere where there's another woman, right? And Patrick's taking a screenshot of Pep in the middle and a woman each side. And if you've seen Pep's missus, her hair is a bit kind of like 1980s as well. The other woman, and he was like, "Why does this look like a thumbnail from Pornhub?"
But I reckon it doesn't last until the first press conference. It won't be there. It won't be there.
It'll be gone.
Fans are going to give him shit. They're going to start saying the 1970s porn star. That's what they're going to start singing.
But do you know what? I can't lie. I keep refreshing City Extra because I'm waiting for pictures to come out.
Of what? Of the players going to work?
Yeah. Well, I want to see. I guess we're waiting on the James Trafford medical today, but I want to see. I want to see some news on Rodri today, me, because
you won't get it today, man. You won't get it today.
It's too quiet.
No, we won't get a statement, but it's whether we get a picture of Rodri on the training pitch. That's the key. Do we get a picture of Rodri training with the rest of the team? Right? Because if we don't get a picture of Rodri training with the rest of the team, then
he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured. And that's, or even, you know what, he might not be injured. He might be having to go through a bit of a medical himself to work out kind of what the plans are with him. So that's what I'm waiting on.
I always knew it was a bit too soon to play him in the Club World Cup. I always knew it was a bit too soon. We threw him in like cold turkey, in my opinion.
How is it too soon? He played already some Premier League games, so are we just going to?
I think he'll be in and out. I think he'll be in and out for the net till Christmas. I think he'll be in and out. What they'll do is rest him a lot more than they have to, because they cannot risk him getting injured again.
No, I think it'll be very unfair of us to actually put expectations on Rodri at a high level, because it's an ACL. So
I want to make sure of, if he doesn't play, bloody Nick Gonzalez needs to play. Simple as. No, let's leave him.
We've seen it last season.
You'll see me snap if he's left out, if Rodri's not playing, because I will snap.
Yeah, I think ultimately at the back end of last season, when people were saying about when Rodri should come back, and people were saying, look, if he gets the green light, then he's fit to come back. I do agree with that. I think the key thing I took from what I saw of Rodri in the Club World Cup is that he's not match fit yet. His passing range, you could see that straight away, he was still trying to play football like the Rodri from before the injury, trying to control the game, move the ball quick, move the ball a lot quicker than some of our other players move the ball. But his passing range was just a little bit off. But I think that is what comes with match fitness, right? Like, especially, I don't know if any of you lot drive, right? But for anyone that drives, you know, when you go on holiday for a couple of weeks and you don't drive for a few weeks, and the first day when you get back and you get in your car, right, and it feels different, like the accelerate, you don't know how much to push the accelerate, how much, and the first time you brake a bit hard. And I think if you imagine, if you ain't played football for 9-10 months while also having a big operation on your leg, it's going to take you a while to get the weight of the pass right. So I think that's the one thing that I noticed with him. Talking of that, have any of you lot seen clips of De Bruyne in his first game?
Yeah, I saw today.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
What were your thoughts, Alan?
He looks all right. He looked pretty fit, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, the club made a decision, and I personally think it was the right decision on the way we're going as far as the players that we're buying are young. We're buying players not for now. We're buying players for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. And
do you know the one thing I saw with De Bruyne is it looked like he was playing quite a bit of a deeper role, right? He looked like he was being a bit more of a deep controller, right? Now, that's all well and good, right? But you can't be a deep controller in the Premier League, because if you're a deep controller, it's your job to have legs, right?
Yeah.
He'll be basically Fernandes, and you see the Rags complaining about how he looks so out of place when he plays the number 8 role in Fernandes. So, yeah.
Don't forget, different game there. Italy's a different game. Different pace.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is what I'm saying. That I'll stand by what I've said at the end of the season, that if we're looking at our uncles, right, De Bruyne, Kovacic, Gundogan, who's the other one? Bernardo. Apart from, De Bruyne in a couple of games was standout, right? Crystal Palace, he was standout. Villa with the goal. But I struggled to name too many games where I think De Bruyne was good. De Bruyne's legs were going badly last season. You can't play him in a deep role at City because he'll be ripped to pieces. The Premier League's just too fast for it. But the passing, he still did look very, very... The other thing is, you got to remember, what we saw of De Bruyne at Napoli yesterday or the day before was De Bruyne after a summer break, which is very different to De Bruyne 6 weeks into a season.
It's not the start he plays. He plays... De Bruyne screws when he has to play 3 games a week. It's too much for him.
So, anyone? You having it?
I don't know. Okay, I actually see it. I see it. I see it.
Not even close, mate.
Hey, Casemiro. You're not coming to United. No, we don't want you. Actually, is Casemiro still at United? By the way,
he's still at United. He's in the same situation. He's the same situation as John Stones. He has 1 year left on his contract. He owes all the cards. So it'll be very, very tough for them to push him out, to get rid of him.
What, the wage he's on mental, isn't it? Yeah.
I think Saudi approached him, but it didn't go through.
And I think the most uncomfortable situation for the Rags is that Mainu looks out of place. They bought 2 number 10s, and Mainu plays in that position. Should be playing that position, and he's not really a double pivot type of player. So they're gonna have to sell him. But they're attached to the academy players.
He's one of the ones they want to get rid of, isn't he? A bit like us, right? Let me ask
you guys. I have to dash.
I appreciate you joining, bro.
Take care, brother.
Love. Right, that should change the. There we go. Right, let me just edit this. People, there is 250 of you watching. The likes are on. Let me check. The likes are not high enough. So, people, could I just ask you quickly, please take 2 minutes, check your like button, give it a smash. while we wait on some news from City to come out, I'm the Rodri one for me. Right. Let me, Alan. Who are you looking for? Thank you. Who do you think's going to? Who are you looking forward to see? And please don't say James Trafford. Who are you looking forward to seeing this season the most?
Do you know what? I want to see if Foden's back to normal.
I agree with you on that. I do want to see if Foden's back to normal.
Because I thought we missed him last year.
For me,
I thought we missed him last year. He was nowhere near the Foden that we know and want. I still think he doesn't dominate games. He's a moments player.
Yeah, he is.
And I'd like to see him take command of games and dominate it. That's where I think he can improve.
Right. So I agree with you kind of on that. I think there has been some games. There's the season before last, there were definitely some games where he dominated. Or no, do you know what? I agree with you 100%. Did you say control games?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I agree with you 100%. There's been games where he's won games, but I still think this is a Pep thing. This is not a Foden thing. If we want to see Foden control games, then he's got to start being played in an 8 role. Because in a 10 role and on the wing, he'll never control games. I think when people talk about Pep changing players, I think one of the players that Pep has actually changed a lot is Foden. Because if you go back to early Foden, he was very much like David Silva as far as he'd float around the pitch, offering outlets, offering outlets just to receive the ball and then pass it back to him.
Just 1 second. Martin, you see you in the chat.
Well, what's he saying?
He's saying, I think Foden's shit. He is. Last year he was shit.
Hold on. Do you think he's shit or last year was he shit?
Last year he was shit.
Yeah, he was.
There you go, Martin.
No. But he's not shit. But last season he was shit.
He was shit. Yeah.
But it's due to one reason that I feel a lot of people are not recognizing, which is the absence of Rodri. So Foden needs the space, and Rodri creates that space for him.
Yeah,
I think he suffered a lot, right? I think we all agree.
That's something Steve's been saying that a lot to me. Whenever I speak on Foden, Steve's always saying, watch when Rodri comes back, the way Rodri moves the ball quicker, it creates space for Foden. And I do think also with the players that we've got now, I think Reinders, I think Cherky, I think all of those will help to. And do you know another one, Ait Nouri? Because Ait Nouri is going to be. Players are going to have to double up on Ait Nouri, and that's going to leave pockets of space for Foden as well. So I do agree with you. For me, I always thought and wanted Foden to thrive in an 8 role. And I feel like Pep has, because of how good he can be, I think Pep has kind of not allowed him to. And that's what I'm quite interested to see this season. If there is a world where potentially one of Cherky or Foden play kind of more of an 8 role and the other one plays more of a 10 role, or if they take it in turns to switch between the two. Because I think I'd like to see Foden play deeper. Because I do think do you know what? Even for England in the Euros, there were times where out of frustration, Foden started dropping deep to receive the ball and running with the ball, right? And I thought, this is what I want to see from Foden, a bit more of a controller. But I'm with you, Alan. I do want to see Foden. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. And Guardiola is back, a.k.a. Casemiro. Sorry, what's your name?
Vice,
thank you.
I'm getting texts off Martin here. You're finished. Stop. Tell the truth. He's like, Martin, why are you just coming the stream?
Yeah, Martin, the link somewhere. If you want the link, let me know. Vice, who are you looking forward to seeing next season?
So I believe we need a leader back.
Yeah.
Ruben Diaz. He wasn't great last season, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure what's happening with him. There's a lot of mistakes even in the big games, he usually shows up in the big games. He wasn't dependable last season, so I think we need him to come back to his usual standard. We need that, guarantee at the back, or should I say, like insurance at the back.
Yeah.
When he's there, we need to feel secure, and I didn't feel that last season at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's due because Pep is changing a lot the back line, and we don't have this. So, and he was injured for quite a bit, and when he came back, he wasn't great. So the whole defense needs a revamp.
Oh, you know what? I think that's a really good shout. And to be fair, what you're saying there is exactly the same as what Alan said, right? That, we want to see, so me personally, I'm looking forward. I think Marmoush is going to have a mint season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or people will say Cherky. I think Reinders is going to be massive. But I do think what both of you said is spot on, that for City to be back at their best, whether people in the comments rate Ruben Diaz or not, right? It's undeniable that when Ruben Diaz was at his best at Manchester City,
we won 4 in a row. We won 4 in a row.
Exactly. Right?
We just need 8 out of 10 from him every match. That's all we ask for.
So you're spot on. If we get Ruben Diaz back to his best, then that makes a massive difference. If we get Phil Foden back to his best, that makes a massive difference because, technically, they're probably part of our spine, right? What about you, Abdullah?
For me, Gvardiol, considering I expect to see him, barring any injuries when it comes to the left back position, I expect to see him have a full season at centre back, and see how he adapts to that position because he looks very comfortable in that position, and I want to see how he handles a 38 game, 60 game season at centre back.
And especially after 2 seasons where he's been used a lot as well. I think that will be interesting.
Wasn't he player of the season last season, Gvardiol?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was. Right?
You know what? For me, I think the last 2 seasons, I think Kovacic and Gvardiol have been up there for the last 2 seasons for me. The 2 Croatians have been quality for us. Sorry, just want to answer this because I know a few people have said this. Daps, do you or Steve own the channel? We both own the channel. It's literally 50-50 between me and Steve. For people that wonder why Steve isn't on here as much, you'll probably know from Steve's channel, Steve's a busy man, and that's why even on his own channel, he hasn't done too much content, especially through the summer. Steve is very much more of a, once the season gets going and we're playing 2-3 games a week, you'll see a lot of Steve on the channel. So you're going to be seeing once the season starts, Steve will be on here probably at least 3 times a week. It's just through the summer. Steve also has a job I don't. So my job at the moment is to keep the channel going through the summer. But please make sure you go and subscribe to Steve's own channel as well. But it's owned by both of us. Right. So I'll be honest. For me, I think I'll. Do you know what? What I'm looking forward to seeing the most this summer is what Pep does. Not this summer, sorry. This season is what Pep does. I think that's the key to everything for me. Because I want a right back? Yes.
Yes.
Do we need one? Do we need the right back?
Well,
I don't think we do. We have 3: Kuzanov, Rico Lewis, and Nunes. Why do we need to spend 70 million on Livramento? I think why we're going for Livramento is because of the service. To put in good crosses for Haaland, because I think Ait Nouri can also do that, so we can have danger on both sides. Yeah. But
Ait Nouri and Haaland are going to link up insanely. From those couple of games, what you saw from Ait Nouri, I think once Haaland gets onto knowing to maybe make a few more near post runs, I think we're going to see a lot of goals. I want a right back. But do you know what I hear? What you just said there, our concerns, right, or my concerns, why I want a right back is because of how we get hit in transitions, right? Now, is Livramento? Forget the fact that Livramento is a very, very good right back. Is he the perfect answer to that? And he probably isn't.
Well, he's the best option out there.
He's the best. Yeah. Well, Dumfries. Dumfries might be a better option for that.
Look, I'm half Dutch. I watch him for the national team. He's awful. He's really bad. He's really bad. He's great going forward, but he's really bad
defensively. How is he defensive?
He's not that good. Trust me, he's not that good.
And that's the thing. It does make me wonder if when Pep's looking at right backs, he might be looking at right backs for completely different to what I would be looking at. The Pep's looking at the balls into the box, and I'm thinking, hold on a second. I'm thinking about the counters. I am still here saying I wouldn't mind seeing Kuznetsov as a right back. I can't lie, but
will he get played? That's the question.
We already have 3 right backs.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis is not right back.
The only thing is, we have 3 right backs that aren't actually right backs.
Yeah.
Rico's a midfield player.
They're
good enough. They're good enough.
If Rico is a right back, I don't think Rico Lewis is good enough as a right back. I love Rico to bits, and
fair choice.
I think Rico in games where we dominate the ball and he can just camp in the middle of the pitch and basically play a midfield role, I get it. But Rico is a right back. I just don't think he looks strong enough. This is why I say I'm looking forward to, like, the thing I'm looking forward to seeing the most is what Pep does, because I'm Pep in all the way. I think Pep is going to turn things round and get us back to our best. But I think however much we can look at all the individual players, if Pep don't pick the right players,
I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get these players we bought to mix in with everybody else. To get them to play the way that Pep wants, I don't think it's an immediate fix. I think it's going to take in most of the season to get them playing.
Who?
The team, the players they've got.
I like to get everyone back.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a bit of time. We have to be patient. But as long as I can see progression with the players that we bought, I'm happy.
Well, I agree with you. It's not even. I've said this all summer that I've said this all summer since the Al Hilal game that I don't mind if that's the wrong way of putting it. I'll understand if we don't win all our games, right? But it's as long as we're not losing games the same way, right? If we continue to be hitting transitions and we don't do anything about it, that's where I'll start to question Pep seriously. That's why Al Hilal just threw me back with PTSD, because it took me back to that point of last season, and I'm the same as you. I don't mind seeing progression as long as I don't see similarities to what happened last season, because then the similarities are transitions. The similarities are, playing hard. Give up on Doku on the left, Haaland in the middle, right? If you want to put Savio on the left and Doku on the right with Haaland in the middle and see how that works, I get it, right? But to keep playing Doku on the left alongside Haaland when there's so many examples of it not working, that will frustrate me. If we keep getting hit in transitions, that will frustrate me. And I'll be honest with you, if we do keep seeing Gundogan and Bernardo Silva and Kovacic, that will frustrate me.
Yeah, I agree.
We have to see change from what wasn't working. So
the thing of what we're always going to probably get, or we're always going to base it off last season.
Yeah,
Pep always favors the experienced players. So as long as they're there, that option is always there. If that makes sense.
But I think if we're seeing a team with Gundogan coming on for the last 15, 20 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the youth. I'm not saying we have to get rid of any of them. I think, and actually, I do think a lot of our fan base is saying the same thing. They're not saying, I desperately want them gone. They're saying, I don't want Pep to start them, right? That's the thing. And everyone worries that if they're there, Pep will start them. So this is where I think it's all on Pep at the moment. I mean, Pep's got a massive job in front of him, but I do think
that's why last season I don't really, as much as we like to escape the players, they're not the ones who put themselves on the pitch. It's Pep who selects the team.
Yeah, true.
So we have to realise that we're not going to win the league every single season.
No, agreed.
We're going to get periods where the players get old and we have to transition into young, new ones, and it takes time. We can't expect Pep to win it every year. You've been deluded if you think that way. You know,
100%.
But
we've got to be patient. You've got to stick with them.
Alan, do you think that Pep has the tools this season to win the league?
I think he's got the tools to challenge. Okay?
Win.
Challenge. We've got to overcome Liverpool, who are favourites, and quite rightly favourites as well. They are the champions, and they've strengthened big time. All right, they could strengthen again, right?
They just gave up Luis Diaz, yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they're probably going to buy Isak, which they'll strengthen. Arsenal are better they've got centre forward, which they have.
Arsenal, I don't know if Arsenal are better.
I don't. I agree with that because there's Alan. When it comes to their midfield, Arsenal's midfield, it's not really balanced. You've got 2 6s, and then you've got a non-creative midfielder. Because let's be honest, Odegaard is not that great. He only had one good season, and then ever since then he hasn't really had a great season. He's not creative.
Livramento just came in, bro. He's going to be a massive addition for them.
Who?
Outside.
But Zubimendi's going to take time to settle.
Yeah.
He's already hitting the ground running. If you've seen what he did in the past few games,
that's great. That's amazing. That's not in the Premier League. That's not in the Premier League, right? I promise you. Like, listen, if Zubimendi lands, great. But Rodri took a year to settle. I can't see Zubimendi settling straight away. He might do, but I think he's going to need time. And you've got to remember, Zubimendi is coming in and replacing Partey, who probably was Arsenal's best player last season, right? So Zubimendi has big shoes to step in. Alan, as for Liverpool, I hear you. Liverpool, it's all great what they're doing going forward. Frimpong looked very uncomfortable the other day, and they are one injury away. Do you know Liverpool only have 3 centre-backs?
I know, and not just that. They're aging. They're aging as well. Yeah.
So I think it's all well and good at the moment to say what Liverpool are doing and go, yep, Liverpool won the league now. But one injury to Liverpool, right? One defensive injury to Liverpool, and it's a completely different ball game. Alan, you actually dodged his question, though. His question was, do we have the tools to win the league? And you said to challenge. So are you saying we don't have the tools to win?
And when we get the fullback, if we get a fullback, I will.
We haven't got a fullback. Do we have the tools to win?
At the moment, in my opinion, it's only my opinion, I don't think we've got the tools to win.
I think I agree with you. We just need to try to do as good as possible in the first half of the season. Yeah. And then we should here, I don't know how it's going to work. But
I want to say this to you. The players that we bought look good, but they've got everything to prove.
Right, okay. I'm going to say this to you. The players that Liverpool and Arsenal and Chelsea have bought look good, but they've got everything to prove.
Correct.
So I would say, do we have the tools to win? Yes, we do. I'm not saying we're going to win it. I think I've given my prediction at this point. I think we finished third, but after the first 5, 6, 7 games, I might turn around and go, we can win this.
It's momentum as well.
Opinions change throughout the season.
Defense is too weak. It's too weak for us.
For me, I think we've got the tools to win it. And that's why after 5 games, once I see if Pep is going to carry on doing weird things, right? If Pep's going to carry on, whether we win this league this season, for me, is down to Pep. It's not down to the players. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why I have to answer that. Do I think we have the tools to win the league? Yes. Do I trust our manager? Yes. Do I think we've got enough in this squad to win the league? Yes. But the question mark is on Pep. And that's where I'll say, after 5 games, I'll be able to actually say whether we can win it or not. At this point, I do think we have the tools, though. I do think we have got them.
Are you looking at the team just attacking? Are you disregarding the whole defense situation? Rodri, there's plenty of uncertainty about him playing every game, right?
Hold on,
So
I agree.
how are
But
they
you
balanced?
just asked me. You just asked me if I think we've got the tools, right? Do I think we have the tools? Yes. Now, can tools get broken? Absolutely. And if our tools get broken, we won't win it. But I think at this point, like, we've got 7 centre backs, right? At this point, 7 centre backs. Is there a partnership in there good enough to win a league? Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
We've got Ike Nori. We didn't. He's a left back. We haven't played with a left back for years. So again, there's a better tool than we've had for years as a left back. We've also got Ake Vardio, who can do the left back role very, very, very convincingly. Probably factually to a level that can win a league, right?
Yeah.
The right back side, that's the question mark, I guess.
No, I rate Nunes. He can do a job. Nunes can do a job for us.
Or Kuzanov. I think, again, because of the fact that we've won leagues with Delph, Zinchenko at left back, then I have to say, do you know what? We have got enough tools to win the league. I'm not saying we're going to win the league because for me, it's all about what Pep deploys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that we don't have the best defense in the league?
At this point,
I think Arsenal do. I think Arsenal.
Yeah, I think Arsenal do. I think the Arsenal-Liverpool debate is probably a good one. But I would say based on overall cover, I think Arsenal have the best defence.
And I would say the best right back up there with Livramento is probably Timber because he can defend.
Oh, I can't lie. I like Ben White as well. I think Ben White's a good case.
Yeah,
He is.
I think Arsenal, if you're looking at overall squad, I think Arsenal have the best defensive unit.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Kanate and Van Dijk on their day are probably just about edge it for me because of Van Dijk's experience.
Also, you know when you said about Liverpool's they only have 3 centre backs, I wouldn't rule out until Kanate signs that new contract. He could be gone this summer.
Yeah,
because he has only 1 year left on his contract, and they can all the media can keep on saying he's in talks until he's signed that new contract. He's on his way out. So they want to leave him.
You think they'll get Gay?
I think they might get Gay. Yeah, I think they might.
I do.
But if I was Liverpool, I would be I'll be honest. I guess they want to prioritise Isak because right now is probably the summer for Liverpool to get Isak. I think if they wait one more summer, there is a chance that someone else might come in for him, right? But if I was Liverpool, I'd be prioritising a centre back at this point. I wouldn't be prioritising Isak. But I think if you're Arsenal and Liverpool with Kanate and with Saliba, both of them, you'd be thinking, yeah, these two next summer could be moving to Real Madrid. One of those two, if not maybe even both. So
the way Saliba's been talking,
PSG. Never mind.
Or PSG maybe as well. Yeah,
it's our problem.
Right, people, we're going to wrap it up here because it's getting pretty hot out here. But I appreciate you all joining me. Great debuts from both of you. So I appreciate you jumping on last minute. And I will be, again, if there's any news later on, we never know. We might hear some Rodri news. If I hear some Rodri news, I will go live. If not, I will be live tomorrow on tomorrow morning at 10:30 again. Anything you guys need to shout out or?
No, it's quite quiet, really, isn't it? So, how long are you there for, Taps?
I'm here till Wednesday evening. Then I fly home.
Okay.
Fly home in time for the
enjoy what.
Thank you very much. I will do. Will do. Appreciate. And thanks again for both of you joining again. And people, we're out.
Having me on. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Love.
See you, Abdul. Keep in contact, mate.
No, we'll do.
Yeah, good. Abdul, good luck finding a job, bro.
Thank you.
Love.
All right.